we're going to make the world know, not just this league, we're going to make the world know that the Heat is back.
Tonight, thanks to James, Wade, and Bosh, the temperature's rising in South Florida. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jim Sackett.
And I'm Tanya Rogers in for Kelly Dunn. There's a new order in the basketball world. King James, along with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, greet their subjects.
And ESPN 767 Cohen begins our Team 5 coverage live from Miami tonight, where, Evan, it has been, to say the least, quite a spectacle tonight.
Yeah, that is to say the least, Jim. There's no question about it. It is official. They are all here, right behind me. Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh all were introduced tonight to all of the Heat faithful. And now the question is, what can they do together with the Miami Heat? The question is, how many championships can they actually win? LeBron has your answer.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Hey, and when I say that, I really believe it. You know, I'm not just up here blowing smoke at none of these fans, because that's not what I'm about. I'm about business, and we believe we can win multiple championships if we take care of business and do it the right way.
Well, and that was LeBron James, of course. I mean, just unbelievable in terms of the way in which he presented himself tonight, saying not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 7 championships. Jim and Tanya, that's a little bit more than I think that I even think, but that's a lot.
Well, we have a lot of professional teams in South Florida, as you well know, Evan. Do you think the Heat right now, at this moment, are the most popular team in South Florida?
Oh, there's no question. And right this second, they are, because it's different. With the Miami Dolphins, traditionally, they've been the team. But people are saying that this is the biggest event, this is the biggest team in South Florida since the 72 Dolphins. I mean, think about that. That was an undefeated team that won a Super Bowl. But that's what people are saying now. This is 72 Dolphins in terms of South Florida, part 2. So, yeah, right this second, with Wade, James, and Bosh, definitely the biggest team in South Florida.
So you really think, Evan, that they really can pull it off at least for next season? Because we know that players have to kind of get used to playing with each other. Can they win a championship next season?
You know, Tanya, it's interesting. Before tonight, if I would have been asked that question, I would have said, no, this is the Lakers championship this year. They're going to go for that three-peat with Phil Jackson. But right in this arena behind me, the American Airlines Arena, people were screaming tonight, beat L.A., beat L.A. It's on their minds. I'm going to sit here and tell you, yes, I absolutely expect them now to win the championship this year. I got chills sitting there tonight. This was an amazing scene at the AAA.
Well, you mentioned the 1972 Miami Dolphins. How does tonight compare, let's say, with the arrival of Shaquille O'Neal when he became a Miami Heat player?
You know, Jim, it's an interesting question, and it's a good question, because when the Heat introduced Shaq, they did it right behind me, Biscayne Boulevard. They did it outside. They did a little bit of a parade. Shaq was coming off of losing the NBA Finals to the Pistons with the Lakers. These three guys are coming here in their prime. It's a little different. I think South Florida sports fans understand that these are three guys in their 20s, not a guy in his 30s trying to win a title without Kobe Bryant. These three guys are trying to win multiple titles together in their prime. A little bit different than Shaq. I think this one's bigger.
All right, Evan Cohen live for us tonight down in Miami, where that's where the action was. Thanks very much. We'll check back with you a little bit later, Evan.
Thank you.
Well, LeBron James was first spotted earlier today for meetings and a mandatory physical. When the word got out where he was this afternoon, a crowd gathered to cheer him as he walked briskly from an office to an awaiting vehicle.
Walking very briskly. Earlier, King James, along with Wade and Bosh, held court with their dedicated and frantic Heat fans.
It was a welcoming ceremony at the American Airlines Arena. News Channel 5's Rochelle Ritchie was there, and she joins us live with more on the festivities. She continues our Team 5 coverage. Rochelle?
Well, Jim and Tanya, as you just heard Evan say, it was electrifying inside the American Airlines Arena, and the crowd erupted when Bosh, Wade, and James took the stage. After much anticipation, the wait is over for Miami fans.
I feel like it's an all-star team instead of just the Miami Heat.
What they did is historic. Nothing's ever happened in basketball like this.
In the stands, fans use cell phones and cameras to capture a historic moment.
And this thing is bigger than when Ricky Williams came to the Dolphins.
Of course, seeing LeBron in the number 6 jersey sent chills through Cavalier fans, but like Beyonce, Miami Heat fans say if they liked it, they should have put a ring on it. And inside the arena, LeBron, Bosh, and Wade were presented the keys to the city. Now, 10,000 tickets were available for general admission. They were free. They completely sold out earlier by 6 o'clock this evening.
Cleveland fans, I'm really sorry, but he did 7 hard years for y'all.
Now that Miami fans see the Heat together, they say it's on to a championship.
Kobe who? This is the new big three right here, man. Boston ain't got nothing on this.
I was going to have something consistently for the next 5 years, something we've been waiting in Miami sports.
And now we wait once again to see if the triple threat of Bosh, Wade, and LeBron will be able to bring an NBA title back to South Florida. Live in Miami, Rochelle Ritchie, WPTV News Channel 5.